was digging the countdown music, man. I was like, this is good music.
Yeah, you'll get lost in it, like boop, 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 boop. And then like, oh, then it cuts back, and you're like, oh shit, what happened? Yeah.
Out of nowhere. Hi, everyone in the chat.
Hi, hello, everybody. Hi, we're back here again, and we're talking with the lovely Corissa Grant from Worthy Chaos Comics. Hi.
I'm so happy to be here. This is awesome.
Yes. Also, I love your backdrop. You've got cool stuff happening back there.
We have the happy-go-lucky couple here that go through literal hell. We call it Romeo and Juliet in hell. And then we have the awesome Anubis here fighting a deer demon right there. So yeah, these are actually my internal artist, Jonas DeCosta, and he does a phenomenal job. Love the guy. Nice. He's gonna be locked in my basement, so he doesn't go anywhere. Just saying.
Yeah, I mean, I would like to be locked in the basement with either one of those two people on that board. Anubis is pretty. Yeah. He's kind of hot, also. Yes.
Yeah, my Anubis question.
Oh, yes, those are also on the Kickstarter. We'll get into that in a bit. Let's say hi to the chat a little bit. Let's see. We got Hey Trev, what's happening? Hi. I got Joe. What's up, Joe?
Happy Sunday.
Oh, Mod Extraordinaire and Fartus Supreme, Mr. Glenn. Hi, Glenn. How are you?
Hello.
Hey, Bleak. What's up? Yes, nerds in the building.
Always.
Let's see. Hey, Dagger.
Hey, guys.
Hi, Boggs. Hi, Brian. Hi, Kelly. What's this? What's this? There's magic in there. Is magic in the air. Lots of magic in the air. Hey, Joe. What's happening? I'm missing everybody. I can't tell.
So awesome in here.
Hi, Wanger. Oh, yeah. These are a whole bunch of nerds. It's amazing. Hey, oh, hi, Rick. Okay. This is great. Okay. I got down to the highs and hays. Okay. So we're gonna get into your Kickstarter. So you were with Worthy Chaos Comics. So if anybody doesn't know, would you like to tell us a little bit about the Chaos Comics first? So Worthy Chaos.
Sure. So Worthy Chaos Universe Comics. It is a Buffy the Vampire Slayer meets Supernatural in the Silent Hill town of the Resident Evil world. And it's pretty much a survival horror adventure. You have angel descendant Seraphina and demon descendant Draven. They're soulmates. They've lived multiple lives together. They don't know this, but we get hints of it. Their fathers are both after her because she was created from an angelic weapon that has the power of souls, which my poor characters think is a keychain, which if you looked at it, you'd be like, how do you think that? But they think it's a keychain. And they have this keychain that the demons and angels are after because it will tip the scale of heaven and hell in either's favor with the power of souls. The only thing is there's two ways to activate it. One gets revealed later, and two, and the easiest way for them is to kill Seraphina in a ritualistic way with a special knife that will absorb the soul of her and use it to activate the weapon. So pretty much it's them trying to survive. This series is 5 books. Each one, the first 2 are about 7 issues each, and then it's 10, and then so it's about 45 issues already written for series 1.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So book 1 is 7 issues, and we are on issue 5. And right now to start, I'm going to give away the first couple of pages because it kind of sets the mood, if you don't mind.
Okay.
So in the beginning of the issue 1, you see a flashback. Seraphina is dreaming about what happened when they were teenagers. They were going to run away together to get away from their abusive parents. And on the night they're supposed to run away, he went to get a gun to get her away from her parents. And her brother was possessed by a demon and killed her parents and tried to kill her. She called and told Draven not to come to the house because of her brother. Of course, he immediately went through the house. He went in the front door. She went out the back door, and then he called her name. She turned around, got hit by a car, and got taken away for months. And he got arrested for her murder. And that is literally like the 4 first pages. So now the thing is that they were separated for 10 years. Thinking the other one was dead. So in that time, she trained as a supernatural hunter to get back at her brother for taking away Draven. And Draven, thinking she was dead, had trained as an assassin to go to the military instead of being in jail. So for 10 years, they thought each other was dead. The only thing is the weapon can't be activated without them together. So when he moved too close to her, yes, it did. It's 2 weeks in. So when the angels and when he moved closer to her, their souls being so close together set off an alert for the angels and demons. And the angels and demons both tricked the two of them to be trapped in this town, and then they merged it with hell. So they can't get out at this current time. So they're trapped there with zombie mermen, ghost, Anubis, hellhound, skeletons, zombies, everything you could possibly think of. And what was introduced in issue 4 and is now in 5 and 6 is our subspecies of vampires called clotters, where their heart beats every 6 hours. It makes them have really thick blood. It's a lot thicker, makes them a lot stronger. And the worst part about them is if they bite you or taste your blood, then they can track you wherever you go. And if you kill one of them, then they will hunt you down. The entire family will hunt you down and kill you. So, of course,
that's neat.
She gets bit. She kills one of them, and now they're off to hunt this whole family of vampires while they're trapped in this town. So that's where we are now. There's obviously nonstop action here. Well, every 6 hours, the heartbeat is because that's right where rigor mortis sets in. So it's just enough to keep off rigor mortis. And I kind of did that for the tiny little logic that vampires would bleed in movies when they have no heartbeat, and it always bothered me. But the other thing about our clotters is they're more ruthless because this subspecies needs to feed directly from humans. They can't go from a blood bag, and they can't go from animals, or they start to decompose like vampires. I mean, like zombies.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah, but they still have their souls. So if you change any human, they would have to kill any human to survive, to drink from them. So to survive as a species, they would change the worst of humans, like murderers and sociopaths and anything they can get their hand on, because they're more likely to attack and kill humans without any kind of issue. So they're a lot more ruthless than regular vampires. So you've got that issue going on.
You're starting to get a lot of positive feedback from what we're hearing already.
Well, I do want to give one hint about this series that makes it a little bit different than others. Our two characters are written by two completely different writers. So when you're reading, I wrote everything that Seraphina writes, does, thinks, talks, whatever, and my co-writer writes for Draven. So it's not that I'm an amazing writer, that they sound like different people. They are completely two different people writing it. So you have these unique characters that you otherwise wouldn't have. And it's there's been co-writers before, but it's very rare that they just do, the two characters. So
that's cool. So you just do the two main characters and you collaborate on the rest of the story?
Yep.
That's really cool. Okay, so that's a way for you guys to like kind of get together to merge so that you are not two separate stories and you're kind of like interacting together with that. So that's neat that you guys are doing that.
Pretty much what happens is I write the story and I'll send her a chapter, and then she'll go back and write her character's reactions, thoughts, and speech of what happens during that time. So whatever my character says, she will talk back to it at that point. So you'll have Draven answer anything my character said. Hello. There's a lot of hellos. There's a lot of awesome people on the chat.
They're the best. Yeah, we're a lot of the Insomniac crew.
So I'm just like, hey everybody! Like I'm all excited.
Yes. Oh yes, Fabio's in here. He did
my cover.
Yes, he did one of the covers. It's actually right behind you on the screen right there.
Absolutely, yeah.
He thought it was super nice. We followed each other and we've been liking each other's stuff all the time.
He's the nicest freaking person ever, and I have the originals here. I'm staring at them because they're gorgeous.
They are.
And they will never be given to anybody or sold. So
perfect. He does babes extremely well, and I mention this all the time to him. I love his swirly boo boo hairstyle that he does all the time because I'm a huge fan of that. And yes, big bro, big.
Yeah, he'll be doing more in book 2. So we release our Kickstarters every other month, so we're pretty quick. Issue 6 is already done, and that'll be released August 15th.
That's him.
Yay! And our issue 7, which is the last in this book, will be released in October, and he will be doing covers in book 2, which starts January 23rd. So
nice.
I'm addicted to his freaking art style.
So Glenn we have a couple of people that are outside of the US. Is the Kickstarter open to people outside of the US for shipping?
So right now I have it where you can get the PDFs. If anybody wants it printed to you, you can just send me a message and we can work out the shipping.
Okay,
I hadn't opened it before, but I do have to ship to the UK. That's where my artist is, Jonas
Okay.
DeQuesta, who is phenomenal.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, so the PDFs you definitely can, but for the shipping for the actual stuff, just give me a message and we'll figure out the shipping cost and whatever.
Okay, so if I did not link him before, but he's in the chat, but I will link him right now. So this is Instagram.
Yeah, if anyone wants to ever find, there is obviously she has the link, but I will tell you the simplest way to find me is just searching Worthy Chaos and Kickstarter. We are the only thing that pops up, which makes us super cool.
You also have an Instagram. I don't think I have in chat, but I will edit after this just in case you guys want to follow them on Instagram. And I did link Fabio's Instagram page below if you want to follow him, because he also has a comic and does some other work as well.
Yeah. And I have a Twitter too, which I have, I think we're 5.3 thousand followers on there. So that's at @worthy_chaos. And if anyone wants to know where the name came from, it is Seraphina. She is the chaos and she's worth it to him. So she's the worthy chaos. So.
That's amazing. I like that.
Well, he says it all the time because she's, she always feels guilty because she has angelic blood. So it pretty much will attract anything negative or anything evil. And so she always feels like a burden to him. And he's just always saying, you're worth it. So we actually came up with the title after. And I was like, he says that she's worth it all the time. So, and she's very chaotic, so she's worthy chaos. So
I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, worthy chaos comics. Okay, so I linked Fabio's. Oh, you're welcome, dude. I love you. You know I love your work. I'm always telling you that.
Yes, love it.
Which is funny because I found him and I was chatting with him in comments before you even messaged me.
Really?
And I didn't even know he was part of your thing. Yeah, so that's awesome.
Oh yeah,
I like his work also.
I love his art, and he does.
Oh, it's so good. Yeah, it is really good.
If I could afford it, he would do the spinoff. So if you guys make it popular enough, maybe you could do my spinoff.
Perfect. Let's do that. Yes, let's go.
35 issues written for the spinoff too. So
nice.
Yeah, the spinoff is a what if series. How I said they were separated for 10 years. We felt guilty about the 10 years. So we actually had a series. It started as a joke. We had a series where they actually got to run away that night before the murder took place. And at first I was like, it's going to be boring. It's just two teenagers. And then I realized she's not trained as a supernatural hunter. He's not an assassin. They have no idea supernatural stuff exists. And they're still running from all the same stuff. So it's a completely different story, but with all like the elements of the redemption. Nice. But what's really funny, and this wasn't on purpose, is a lot of the characters that were their allies in Redemption turned out to be their enemies in the spinoff because they didn't have that kind of same interaction. And a lot of the enemies in Redemption wound up being their allies. So they switched, and it wasn't on purpose. It was just the way the timeline went. So I thought it was cool.
That is cool. I like that. Okay. So let me open up the Kickstarter page so that we can go browse through that. We could talk more about that, but let me flip up over here. Now, I don't know if you know this, but they know this. When I move to the other page, I will not be able to see what's happening on chat, so you keep up with the chat for me.
Sure.
All right. Yeah. I gotta add my other monitor. I keep forgetting to do that. All right. So let me go down to this guy. Okay. Here we go. There it is. There we go. We have your panel here, and you have already doubled your pledge, which is amazing. And it has 14 days to go. So this is going to end Monday, July 17th at 4 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. So you guys
I really want to go over 100 backers. So I need people to back.
Hear that? Let's go, people.
Yeah.
Definitely. Let's get it there. So this is for chapter 5, but you can there's a tier below that has chapters 1 through 5 in it. So if you missed 1 through 4, what's that?
I have a lot of people don't do this. I actually have a tier for number 1 as well. So if you just want to get issue 1 in PDF, not a lot of people do that. I don't know why. No, but if you want to get issue 1 in PDF or you want to get issue 1 printed, you can just do that. Or like you said, we have the catch-up tiers, both as a PDF as a regular cover and as a metal cover set.
Ooh,
And
metal.
yeah, and we have all the back issues in the add-on. So if like you want PDF issue 1, but you also want 2 because Anubis starts in 2, you can get 1 and then 2 and there's an add-on. So we have all that too. And yeah, we have the video. If you want to play it, you get to see a little animation of Anubis, which is awesome.
Yeah, he's kind of hot, so let's watch that. I'm gonna unplug my headphones for a minute so you guys can hear. So let's play this. It's very cool.
Just annoying. You have such loyal fans. It's awesome. Yes, the Impala is Baby from Supernatural. Don't tell Sam and Dean. They steal it right from a bar.
Woo.
Yeah, the license plate on the cover and the hotel room is Dean's birthday. So if anyone's seen that.
Yeah. Oh, is that Glenn? Was that Glenn that pointed that out?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I had a feeling because he's a huge fan. Okay, so let's get down here. So this is a story. Kind of already talked about that a little bit, but do you want to, for anybody just joining in, you want to tell a little bit about the story? Because basically about.
Sure. It's it follows angel descendant, supernatural hunter Seraphina, and demon descendant assassin Draven, who are soulmates, and they are trying to survive their parents, a demon and an angel, that are after the angelic weapon that she was made from. And currently they are trapped in a town merging with hell, where they face off everything imaginable: zombies, ghosts, hellhounds, Anubis. Which, by the way, if anyone gets mad, he is not evil. He is being controlled by a remote control from her father. And if you look on in issue 3, on his belt, there's a remote with the runes that spell Anubis, and he's using that. So Anubis does try. What does it say? Krista, know why I can't draw him. Oh, this is the last episode. Issue 6 is done with zombies. Fabio doesn't want to do zombies, so he had he has to wait till book 2, because book 2 is ghosts, giant salamanders, and zombies. So there will be no vampires. Yes. So he's like, I'm all vampired out, and I that's why we have to wait. But yeah.
That's funny.
So yeah. So you've got these two characters that they don't know their fathers are using them as pawns. We do. We get to see the fathers argue and banter and watch them and manipulate things that happen around them. which sucks for them. But I
It's fun
I
for us
enjoy it.
though.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
So
so these are the covers available on the Kickstarter for the different tiers. So you have
yeah.
this cover here, which is done by Fernando Cordero.
Yep.
And then we have Fabio's cover here.
Woohoo! Look at that Anubis, people.
Yeah, can we just take a minute to just get on the sexiness of the Anubis that's right there?
Yeah. You want to know the weirdest thing?
Yes.
So
please.
I don't tell any artist besides my own how to do a cover. So Fabio had all the freedom of the world, right? He knew nothing about the story, and he has Anubis knocking down buildings, which is exactly what happens in the damn story. Like how he didn't know. How did you
nailed
know?
it? You nailed it.
You nailed it.
You nailed the staff too. You completely nailed it. And I told you before, you did the best babes. You do amazing babes.
Oh, the eyes and the butt, yeah, everything.
The eyes, the face, the lips. It's a hair. Yeah, you
everything,
nail it,
yeah.
Fabio. You nail it. And this, I don't know why, but I got a little bit of Duke Nukem vibe for whatever reason when he goes in the little strip clubs.
Yeah, Seraphina is just a little bit jealous that the sexy vampire is touching her man. So yeah.
Well, I don't blame her. This dude is hot. So
right.
He's got so many abs, like so many. Like, come on. Yeah.
He's super gorgeous. Yeah, he's the best.
Yeah. And by the way, if you haven't noticed already, it's a mature audiences.
We curse a lot. Yeah.
Nice fine with me. We are pro all the profanity.
Yeah. My mom read it, and her review was, "I finally read your story, and besides all the F words, it was pretty good. Thanks, Mom." I'm putting that in the back of my graphic novel as a review.
That's amazing. So if you hear anybody in the chat call me turd, that's one of my names that I go by. Yeah. Oh, cool. Oh, this is cool. I like that you have like the monochrome with just a couple little hits of color on some of these panels. So that's neat.
Yeah.
It goes back and forth. So this city is just getting trashed, man. I mean,
yeah, it is. And if you see the little hell, you can't see where I'm pointing, and that's
no,
me.
I can't see anything.
The little hellhound with the stick in his mouth. So in issue 4,
which one was that?
Right there. You're on it. You right there.
This guy. Okay, right here.
So to give a little hint of where he's from, so and it gets made fun of later, but that's her father right there, the angel. And
he's also a babe. Jeez.
Yeah, he's a babe, but he's an ass. And that's a good kind, like Draven, like he's a hot freaking asshole. No, he's just an asshole.
Yeah. Boo.
So he controls Anubis there, but Draven's father, the demon, controls the hellhounds, and he makes fun of the angel because he says, "I don't need a remote control to do it." He beat up this poor alpha. Croc is his name. No one knows that, but it's Croc. And he beat him up, and that's why he's a broken horn and all that stuff. So in the last issue, he brought Anubis a stick, and Anubis threw it because he didn't know what else to do with it, and the hellhound went after it. So he literally played with the hellhound, and now the hellhound follows him around with a stick in his mouth, and that's his new pet, I guess. I don't know. So
that's freaking adorable. I love that.
Yeah,
it's amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, so this looks like some of the past stuff that you've done from the past issues here.
Yeah.
Like little snippets in case you do want to pick up the older things. Okay, come on. My guy here, come on, abs, let's go. Also, you just had to give the hot daddy a loincloth and a harness.
Of course. Yeah. I mean,
yeah. That's how all daddies should be.
And that's
there's Anubis panel right here.
I was gonna say, that's the most popular panel in all the books.
Yeah.
Anubis' first appearance.
Oh, I bet. Yeah. And they got some lovely dovey action happening there.
Yeah.
Oh, lots of gore. I like it too. I like that you don't hold back on the gore, because I'm pro gore.
So the underlining thing is that it's Romeo and Juliet in hell, but it's not a romance story. I mean, the love is there, and they will do anything for each other. And a lot of the story is to show you the test of one person would go for the person that they love. I mean, what this person would do for the other person. But it's all action. They, they rarely get any time to,
Love it.
really have any peace or anything. And that's my bad. I torture my characters, but they have like
Nice.
3 pages in this one to talk, and they actually get their first kiss in this issue. So
Oh,
yes, I
like
waited
it.
freaking how long for that? So yeah,
This is issue 5.
this is issue 5. Yeah.
Oh, dang. Okay. All right. So let's talk about the different tiers. So we've got
There's
tier
issue
1.
1. Yeah. You also get, as that shows, you
Wow.
get the color version and the PDF, and you get 2 PDFs.
Nice.
You get the color version and the black and white version.
I'm also really big into the black and white issues because I adore just looking at just the line work by itself. So that's
now you
neat.
get both. And I
That's
will say
awesome.
every tier gets the PDF too. So if you get a printed version, it comes with the
Ooh,
PDF. Yeah.
that's awesome. I like that a lot. So
And
then you also okay, so that's for issue 1, and then this
issue
is
1.
issue 5.
Yeah. And
Okay.
the back issues are available, like I said, in the add-on. So you can get the other PDFs. And there's a catch-up tier, which would be a little bit cheaper to do.
Very nice. Very nice.
Yeah.
So issue 5. Ooh. And then here we go. You get printed issue plus some goodies.
Yeah.
Keychains.
Those are the campaign buttons for Heaven and Hell. So if you want the angel side, everyone wears both. But if you want the angel side, it's the white, and if you want the demon side, it's the black. Both sides suck. So you could demons have more fun. Demons have more fun. So
demons always have more fun. Of course they have more fun. Yeah. They're demonic. It's the best. Okay.
Oh, we can't post. Glenn says he can't post to my Twitter. I don't know anything about that.
I don't know. We'll figure that out later, I guess. Issue 5. Okay, so you have different variant covers for issue 5, the printed versions.
Yes.
You have they were the ones we showed off before, and then there's Fabio's cover, which is variant.
And that also is available in metal. Yeah. And it's gorgeous in metal, I have to say.
It's gorgeous in metal. I bet it would be amazing because it's got different colors that would pick up, especially on the little Anki things and the gold elements. Would be nice.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Okay, so here we go. $20. Issues 1 through 5 in PDF. You get we get the black and white and the color in PDF.
Yep.
So that's a cool tier.
For $20.
Nice.
So we also, just to give a hint, so this is 5. You get 10 PDFs right there, but because we already passed the first I feel like I'm shouting, which I'm sorry, I'm Italian, but
I'm also Italian.
So we already passed the first tier of stretch goals. So you actually, for $5 or $20, whatever, you actually also get 16 PDF number 1s of other creative indie people. So, and most of them are in the same genre. So you for $5 you can get 18 PDFs. So
yeah, I like that. That's awesome. I'm huge into indies. That's what I spent most of my money at yesterday at the con, was just finding new comics to buy. All right, we got here. Oh, okay. So issue 5 with 3 covers. So there's only 3 covers for issue 5.
Yeah.
Okay, so you get all 3 covers plus signatures and some extra little doodad goodies. Looks like stickers and some things for $45.
Trade cards, stickers, the PDFs, and some glossy pages. Yeah.
Okay, so this is the one that I was looking at because,
yes, this is the ultimate, newbie coming in. You get everything. You get all the PDF. You get all the PDFs. You get all the printed. You get the buttons, the keychain, the stickers, the print, and you get this print and trading card glossy. And you probably can't see it, but that is a decomposed vampire. So it's actually a vampire zombie on the bottom, and that's what's.
Sweet. Decomposed. I'm not even joking when I say half my house is covered in skull.
Yeah,
decomposing skull stuff.
Yep. So this tier is gone right now.
Okay.
So unfortunately, that's gone.
Okay, just in case. What was in here? You go. Okay, so you had a 3D printed Anubis and a gold-plated coin and some other little stickery things. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah. So do you normally offer that on like your Kickstarter? Do you normally do like a little printed little thing?
I always have a 3D printed one, but that one is now sold out. I do have a black version that'll be in the next Kickstarter, but we only have 2 or 3 of those. And then in an add-on, we have the 1-inch RPG little 3D printed.
That's neat. Okay.
Yeah, but I'm working to get the cute angry Anubis ones, which I'll show you in a minute. But okay, so that's our zombie merman plushie.
Zombie merman. That's adorable.
Yeah, he's two that she fights. He attacks her in issue at the end of issue 1, and then she fights him underwater in issue 2.
Oh my. I'm sorry, but that thing is just adorable.
Right? Right.
He's got, hold on, let me see if I get this right. He's got like dolphin flapper fins or seal flapper fins.
He's got they're actually little octopus suckers.
So. Octopus suckers.
Yes.
Oh, like Cthulhu squiddy looking thing. Oh, come on. He's adorable.
Yes, he is adorable. There's only one available, people. So just
somebody get on that. That's adorable.
Our next campaign, I'm going to give you a sneak peek. Our next campaign is our skeleton bird. So yeah, and there's a statue for it. I'm trying not to sell it because I want to keep it, but this one's in the next campaign. There'll only be one of those 2. So, and they're all handmade, just to let everyone know. They are handmade. They're very unique and they're very limited. There's
You're tempting me. You are tempting me. I literally have skeleton things all over my house.
I have
skeletons. Literally within hand's reach of a skeleton fish. Like I'm not even.
Yeah. I have a lot of skeleton birds and bats up there. That's my thing. So, yeah. And there's our Anubis.
Oh, he's also cool. He's also really good. Okay.
Yeah, he's got a 3D staff that he holds.
Oh, that's nice. I like that a lot. And you get like cards and little thingies also for that. That's cool.
Yeah, metal bookmarks and everything. Yeah.
Oh, metal bookmarks. Metal anythings are really cool. I like the way that they reflect the different colors.
Me too. Actually, I have one.
Amazing.
Let's see if
if I flip back here, is it gonna do the stupid thing? Okay, no, I can see. So
let's see if it'll.
Oh my god, I'm missing so much chat. This is insane. Okay, hold on. Let me.
So this is issue 4 from a DC artist who worked on Batman and Harley Quinn and all that. And it's colored by Lady Death Universe current colorist CC Dela Cruz, and this is available in the add-on because this is actually issue 4. So this is the last issue.
Oh, that's that looks amazing.
It's the actual book. So it's an actual cover, and all our pages are 80-pound glossy, thick pages. So these are not thin books as it is. So yeah.
Yeah, I saw that one on like the promo stuff that you sent me. I thought the art for that was just fantastic. That must look amazing in person on metal. That looks so good. It's
gorgeous. It's gorgeous in metal. Those are only available as add-ons or in the metal catch-up tier. So this is the first. Yeah, this is the first. So this is the first metal cover, which is Fabio's cover. So you get issue 5 in metal.
Hold on. I got all screwed up. Okay. Now I'm back. Okay.
Yeah. It comes with 4 metal trading cards. One of them, including the Supernatural cover, is there.
Nice.
And yeah. And then it comes with the metal bookmarks, and then it comes with the PDFs, and it comes with some foil cards and foil print. Yeah.
That's awesome. I like that a lot. Oh, what's this? Okay.
So this is the being colored. You can be drawn in as a zombie for issue 8. You can stagger on as a zombie, or you can pick your demise. And you can get pick your clothing, obviously pick your picture. There's also an add-on for it for $99 if you rather just get the add-on. But these are the vampires that people got drawn in before it was colored. There's an example of the colored version on somewhere else on the page. But so that's that. Yeah.
That's awesome. Like,
not only do you get drawn in for issue 8, because that comes out January 23rd, but you get it like 3 months early as a PDF. Ooh. So you can have it before anybody else. Yeah.
Who doesn't want to be in a book where you die horrifically? That's right. I'm sorry, but that's amazing.
Yeah, and you can pick your death. You can be as creative as you want.
You could pick your death on top of that. That's the best thing I've heard.
So far decapitation's popular. Somebody wanted internal combustion. I was like, well, you're decomposing corpse. Go for it.
Okay. All right. Peeps in chat. How would you pick your way that you would want to go? Let's go. Put it in chat. Let's hear it.
What's your choice of death? Let's hear it.
Yeah. If you're a zombie, what's your choice of death? How are you going out?
So this tier is all 3 covers with the Anubis. Okay. There's only 4 Anubis left besides mine. And then they won't be made anymore. These are limited edition handmade. I know.
They're adorable.
I know.
I really like Anubis. Oh no! I just saw the dog with the stick next to him and the sticker. Oh my gosh, that's so cute.
The
That's
chibi version. Yeah, they keep
adorable. Oh, and look at
angry.
he's like
Yeah.
wagging his tail. That's so cute. Oh my gosh. Come
I
on.
love it.
That's so
I
cute.
had a really great chibi artist do that, and yeah, so
Yes, you're gonna need to you're gonna have to what's the dog's name? Does he have a name?
Croc. So his name is Croc, and nobody's gonna know this because it actually got named in the spinoff. But
Okay.
she named him that because not a lot of people know this, but there's a really gorgeous gem-like material that looks like a ruby, but it's really gorgeous. However, it's called crocolite, and it's toxic if you hold it too long.
Oh,
And hellhounds are toxic if they bite angels. So she named him Crocolite, and it's Croc for short. So
that is so cute.
a staggering babe, and then having my see everyone wants their head chopped off. That's perfectly fine. We can chop your head off. Ah, I love it.
Oh man. Oh, that statue is awesome. It's kind of anime-ish. I like it.
Yes, that one is sold out.
Well, it's still awesome.
Yeah.
Whoever claims that is lucky. That's really cool. It looks nice.
There's only 2 made, and I'm debating whether I want to make another one. But I am getting a 3D print of that I just negotiated
Ooh,
today.
okay.
So for the next campaign, you might be able to get a 3D one of that. So yeah, but
Nice.
this is all this is the 3 tiers, the 3 covers, the electronic scripts,
Oh,
the
cool.
metal trading card of the Anubis cover that you liked, the
Yeah.
bookmarks, and all that cool sticker stuff going on.
Oh, super fun. I don't know. I just love that dog. I'm big for a croc. Oh, who is this guy? Is this one of
That's
the
the zombie merman statue.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I see his little tentacly arms.
Yes.
Okay, I can see him now.
And that there is only one made. I don't even have one, so everyone can feel free to not buy that one. But that is the only one that's made. Yeah.
Wait, what is that made out of?
It's made out of clay.
Clay? Oh, clay. Oh,
Yes.
nice.
So I've had a clay. This sounds like I'm like a high end personnel, but I've had my own clay artist for the last 6 years, and I commissioned him to do these. And he did an amazing job, and I absolutely adore them. Yeah.
How large are those sculpts?
That one I think is 6 inches, I think.
Okay. That's about this high, I'd say.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
That's a decent size. That's nice.
There is a video that shows you a closer up if you want to watch it. It's further down.
Oh, if it's on here, we're gonna watch it.
So I'm going to tell you this. So this statue there's only 2 made, and they will never be made again because, as I said, my clay statue person refuses to do people, and he just did these 2 for me. So I kept one, and then I'm selling one. It's a pound of clay. This one's also about 6 inches tall, and it's very detailed, and they're wearing the outfits that they have in this.
Are they dealing with different clay? Because this looks like it's like monster clay or Sculpey or something.
It is a different kind of clay, yeah.
Yeah. Nice. Oh, that's cool.
A little bit more lightweight so that it's not as.
Yeah, that's really cool. Oh, wow. You got a whole.
This is the heavy metal
covers.
So this is all 5 issues in metal, plus the 2 metal bookmarks, the 4 metal trading cards, a gold-plated Anubis coin, which you could see a close-up picture later if you want. And then you have the PDFs, and then you have a foil poster.
Oh, cool. Oh, that's got to be this down here?
Yeah.
The foil poster? Okay. Yeah, that's all super cool. So what is this pink one? Is that just a snippet of a panel, or is this an old cover?
So that is actually...
That's this cover right here?
That is issue 4, and that was made from the artist that worked on the Tick and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Ian Chase Nichols. He's absolutely phenomenal. Yeah, and
amazing.
he's working on my issue 6 cover of a wraparound vampire fight where he gave Seraphina a blowtorch and Draven a sword, and they're fighting these vampires that are coming from the back page to the front, and it's already looking phenomenal. Yeah,
that sounds like the sexiest thing I've heard in a long time.
Right? Awesome.
Like, come on. Yeah, I adore the Tick. Oh man, what we got here? That's cute.
Oh, and this is the ultimate ever, whatever.
The ultimate ever.
Yeah.
The whole shebang. Yeah.
Well, it's got 3 covers. It's got the metal cover for issue 5. It's got the large Anubis statue, the last one that's made. It's one of 3. They won't be made again. He's a little larger. He's about 12 inches. It comes with the Anubis, the 12-inch Anubis pillow as well. It comes with all the stickers. It comes with the gold-plated coin, metal bookmarks, metal trading cards and everything you can possibly think of. So yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and come on, who doesn't want this saucy, sexy pillow of Anubis?
There's
That is.
actually a cute, angry Anubis pillow too. A selected, I think 1 or 2 available in the add-on, just to let everyone know.
Oh,
Make
hey.
sure you check those add-ons. I didn't want 1,000 tiers because there's already 20 of them, but the add-ons are like gorgeous. Yes,
I'm gonna have to browse those add-ons very, very carefully because there's some stuff that was fire in there.
So if you scroll down, you can see a close-up of the reward. Yeah.
Okay, so these are all the different stickers. That's super cute. This I adore this like so much.
Right? You could buy all the stickers as add-on too.
Oh, cute!
But everyone does get the kissing one, and the other 2 are automatically.
Smooches. Yes. Yeah. This though.
I know. I love it. I have him right here. He's freaking adorable. I love it. These are the buttons.
Nice. Okay, so you get some trading cards. Cool.
I like trading cards.
I'm a sucker for cards. I'm a sucker for weird, sketchy things like tentacles. Hello.
Yeah. So these are 4 pages that were originally used by that was originally drawn by another artist for issue 1, but I never used them. So this is the only way to get them. These are I think 8.5 inch prints, glossy. And you get and this is the only way to get them is
nice. So, I'm a sucker for tentacles stuff. I'm
See?
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey.
That's the foil holochrome poster print. Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
Nice orange. Oh, that's a nice looking coin.
Yeah, and I just got a wholesale offer, so I'm trying to pick up more. So hopefully I'll have, but that's one coin. That's the both sides. So you don't have to choose. You get the coin. So yeah.
Yeah. So I have a question for you after we're done with this because I'm trying to help another Kickstarter out of town. And they're out of country and they're trying to find a place to buy like where to make like little necklace thingies that are metal, and they don't know like somewhere in the States to find a place that does that.
Gotcha.
So we could talk later about that. Yeah.
Fabio says that I'm deceiving people. Some demons are cute. You don't judge.
Lies. Tons of demons are cute. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah. Like, come on.
I'm not saying sell your soul to them, but maybe
I mean, only if you want to. I mean, hey.
I would to
Draven if you want to.
So this is the set. That's the one that's sold out for now.
That was nice. Was this 3D printed or this is printed elsewhere?
That's 3D printed. Like I said, there's 2 black ones available. And if anyone wants them, I might sell them to them if they want them. But
how many abs does this guy have?
Right? Yeah. Way too many.
Not enough. Yeah.
our little zombie merman.
He's so cute, and I like it. It's kind of like a furrier.
Yeah.
Plush.
They're very soft. Yeah.
Yeah, I like it. Actually, I have a cloth. This is so weird that I think is the same material.
Yeah, that looks like we love those plushies. Like we have this one that's on the.
Oh wait, hold on. I need to flip back so I can see plushies because I am a sucker. Oh, what is that? That's a door. Wait, hold on. Let me make
this is the one in the panel with that he's fighting. You can see his little petticoat.
No, I gotta do this. There we go. Boom.
So he's got a little petticoat. He's missing an eye and a tooth because of Draven. Bastard. And then he's got his little wings and his little tail is on fire. And then we have our Apollo rat. Yeah, and this is the guardian. It's actually he's actually the guardian that she has in the spinoff. So he's only on the spinoff, but he's from Apollo that sent him to watch over her. And he's got a little sun around his eye, and he's the cutest freaking thing ever, and I love him. So yeah.
That's super freaking adorable. Yes.
Of course I do. So
yeah, those are great. I like those.
Yeah. They're all handmade, like I said. So they're very limited edition.
Those are super adorable. All right, we're almost done with this page here. Okay, so there's front and side of the Anubis. Yep. Yeah, those are really well crafted.
Oh yeah. It's all embroidered and everything. So yeah,
very nice.
Yeah, and there are videos of that statue. So if you want to click below, and when you click it, for some reason it zooms upwards. So be prepared for that.
Oh, I don't know. Okay. Let me try this.
Upwards. I don't know why.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. That's
Oh, I don't
you're
know why
probably
it's
not
small
gonna
like
be able to
that.
see that.
No, no, it's not like that on mine. That's weird. Oh well.
Uh,
I don't know why it's doing that. Mine doesn't do that.
can you see that?
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Oh, he's like,
he's
hold on. Let me rewind this back. Hold on. Go backwards. I want you to go backwards. Oh yeah, look at the little suction cup in his teeth. They're really
yeah.
detailed.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he's amazing. Look at these
Oh wow,
eyes.
that's cool.
He's not as cute, but he's still cute.
He's still adorable in his own way.
I think
He's
so.
got, tiny little bony butt. That's adorable.
Yeah.
I like his feet. His feet are cool.
All the
They're
claws.
functional but webbed. That's cool.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay, hold
Yeah.
on. Okay, so I'm still back here. Okay.
Okay. So yeah, so that one's sold out. I may
This
or may
is
not
cool
bring him
though.
back.
I
Yeah,
like the craftsmanship in that.
yeah.
Okay. If I hit play, it's gonna do the same thing. Oh, why is it doing that?
I don't
Okay.
know. It doesn't do that for me. It's weird.
That's so weird. Well, we can test it out anyways in case this happens again.
Yeah.
That's cool. Like what was this also clay or how was this printed?
This,
Or is this molded?
this is a handmade lightweight clay, like an air clay.
Okay.
So it's super detailed. He paints it. But
Oh,
the
that's
gems are
nice.
real. So they're like stone gems.
Yeah, he does. Whoever you do your clay work is doing a really great job.
He's adorable. Look at that face.
Yeah, it's super adorable. I like that a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. So mad props to your clay artists.
And
Yeah,
then
you
this
can tell the
is,
difference in the clay. That's cool.
Yep.
Oh,
I
geez,
like the
gotta-
lightweight. I personally like the lightweight clay better, but for the merman, he does look wet and gross in regular clay.
Yes.
So yeah.
This clay does really well for the skin tones.
Yep. Yeah, exactly.
That's
I love
neat.
the hair too. Yeah.
Yeah. That's awesome. He did the faces look great.
Yeah, he did an amazing job. He didn't like it. He thought he did a horrible job. He's just
Do
like,
you
I
have
hate
a
you.
does
I
he
hate
have
people.
does your clay artist have a link to their website? Like do they have a link to their Instagram or
I
something?
do. I don't link it because a lot of the things he does, this sounds awful, is licensed stuff. Like I have a lot of different stuff. But
Gotcha.
if anyone is interested, you can message me and I will gladly send you his link. Yeah. And there's one more. There's another video for this one. You can see this one is still available. This is the last one that's available.
Oh wait,
Okay.
up.
Yeah, that's how it's supposed to look.
I don't know
why.
It's weird.
Yeah, his tongue looks wet and it's awesome.
Oh, and I like that he's got like weird little hairs on him too.
Yeah, yeah, and
that's cool.
The staff is metal. He's screwed into the platform. He's got claws. He's got his little.
Oh man, yeah, he does really good job on clay work.
Oh yeah, yeah, and his teeth are awesome too.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, man, I want to see more of this dude's work on more of your future projects. Does he always do some clay stuff for your Kickstarters?
Yeah, we're I want him to do the Hellhound next.
Yes, that's a must. That's a must. That's gonna you're gonna have to have a plushie of that too, man. I'm telling you, I'm also a wicked sucker for plushies.
Yeah, I think it would look so cute in the lightweight clay. I just love it. And now, so these are the metal.
Ooh.
So you can see. So this is the metal.
Oh my gosh, what is going on with this?
I don't know. It's so annoying. I don't know why it's doing that.
It's so shiny though. That's gotta look so sick in person though. Come on.
My hand modeling job. There you go.
Yes.
But yeah, this is the glossy pages and
okay.
And,
what do you use what printer do you use in the States? Do you use a States printer?
So the metal print comics are Ready Comics, and yeah, it's everything's US. And then the regular issues are Comic Well Springs.
Oh, okay. They're like 20 minutes from my house.
Oh, nice. There's our vampire, our first vampire.
Oh, that looks so good.
Yeah, it really is good. I love it. Yeah, poor Draven beat somebody to death for touching Seraphina and that. So yeah.
Yeah, poor Draven.
Yeah, poor Draven. Here's the trading cards that you could see in metal.
Where'd it go?
Yeah.
Wait, why is it playing that? Oh no, that is what? Hold on. This is funky. What's going on?
Yeah,
okay, so these are the cards.
Yeah, these are the trading cards.
Oh, those are thick too.
Oh yeah, these are metal. Yeah, they're thick.
Yeah, well, some metal cards that you get are kind of flimsy. You can hear that
Oh
chew
yeah. No, these are
on
not
the.
flimsy at all. And that's what the cover would look
Ooh,
like in
that
metal.
looks
Yeah.
good.
I haven't received it yet, but they're on their way. So, and then this is
Cool.
the variant.
And that's the Tick guy did that.
Yep, that's the Tick and the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle cover. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, Fabio, your card in the metal looked dope.
Yeah, it did. So these are the stretch goals. So these are the 16 free ones you get. Just even
Ooh.
if you buy a $5 issue 1 or $5 issue
Oh, that's
5,
awesome.
you get all of those. Yeah.
Very cool. Shark of War.
Yeah. They're all awesome.
Sold.
And that you also got that one we passed, so everyone gets that sticker.
Okay, that's cool.
And this is the one we're almost at. We are $93 away. I don't know.
$93. Okay.
So this is it's going to be redone eventually. That's why it's a free sketch goal.
Oh, okay.
But it's the spin-off. So it's them as teenagers running away.
Oh, okay, cool. That's amazing.
Yes.
Sorry.
And then the next one would be a glossy trading card for that one.
It's so good. It's so dope.
And then I think the last one is, it's a foil trading card of that.
The foil would look awesome in that also.
Oh, it is gorgeous. It is gorgeous. Yeah,
sucker for any 90s holochrome foil, whatever. It's yeah.
So there's the story, which I've pretty much
we talked about that a lot. Okay, so I don't think anything else on the bottom. Oh, here's just more covers. So this is the one that we were talking about.
That's issue
guy.
2. Yeah.
Yeah. Nice.
And this is another Fabio one.
Another Fabio. Yes, you have a very distinctive style that you can pretty much.
Look at her boobs, man. They're awesome.
Boobs, man. Yeah, boobs and ass. Come on. See, I don't know if this guy is trying to attack her. He's just staring at his boobs. He just got distracted. They're both like,
distracted.
Yeah, they're into it. They want to get attacked.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure her dress has to be glued on because I don't know how
that is the tightest dress I've ever seen in my entire life.
It could be. I wasn't there when she put it on, so I don't know. Whatever works.
This is just sick. I mean, I can't even. Yeah.
Yeah, it's our most popular cover. Yeah.
The imagery is just insane. Like he's got piercings. He's got like undead stuff happening.
I can't wait to show you the graphic novel cover that he just did because it has that in the sky and then it has all the characters. That's awesome.
That's
I can smell the pages. I don't know how to take that.
No, because I get it because my favorite smell in the world is a old book smell. Yeah, you can't beat that smell. Okay, so these are add-ons. Add-ons. Okay, nice. We got some stickers. We got Mr. Hunky Anubis here. Hi, Mr.
That's another statue I'm thinking of doing.
This one? Ooh, that would look awesome as a statue. Yeah, that would look awesome as a statue. This is adorable. Isn't
he adorable?
Come on, is cute and angry. Yeah, that's
cute, angry Anubis. Yeah, that's our mirror sticker. That's huge.
Oh, it's a mirror.
Yeah, it's a mirror. That's why it's hard to take a damn picture because every time I'm in it, so I'm like, no one wants to see me. That's the weapon, by the way, in case you couldn't figure it out. That is the angelic weapon. So,
okay,
that's the power.
Got the little crack in it. Okay, okay. Oh, I'm a sucker for. Is it a Lego?
There's a little, the mini Lego figure of Anubis.
Yeah. I got some hats. I am a sucker for hats. Okay, what's this?
And that's the being drawn in.
Oh, being drawn. Okay, so there you go. So if you guys want to get decapitated, apparently you do. That's your chance to be decapitated in a comic.
So this is the song. So the song in the video, we had a song written and performed just for our characters. So the lyrics are based on our 2 characters, and the music that you heard on the video is the background music for the song, and it is available as a download. I think it's like $4, and it comes with both the instrumental and the vocal version for $4.
Oh, that's super cool. I like that you guys added that. That's interesting. Oh, what's this? The team. Oh, so here's your team. So you have you.
I am there. Yeah.
You are there. So Jessica is the other writer that does Draven. Yes.
Yeah.
She does the personality of Draven. So your inkers, your pencilers, your editors. Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Yay. Okay.
And thank yous and then recommended.
All right. So I don't have to go past that. So let me go all the way back up. What's that?
I said you survived the whole page.
I did the whole page. Okay, let me hit stop sharing because my brain. Okay. Hi. We are back here. Whoa, I'm back and I flipped to the other side. Okay, hi. Whoa.
Oh, I'm also wearing a shirt, which I never point out. So.
Oh, you're wearing a shirt. Oh, that's cool.
There is and the add-ons, which I have no picture. The pictures are in the add-ons, but
let me do that. There you go. Boom. Now we can see the shirt.
Hoodies, sweatshirts, and t-shirts. So.
Hoodies, sweatshirts, and t-shirts. All right. Now let me see if I can figure out where I left off because it was like an hour later. So let's see. Blah 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 blah. Okay, so if there's any questions in that you would like to ask about this, just put them in the chat so I can just flip through here real quick. Yeah, I'm live on a Sunday night. Let's go.
That's my fault. My bad.
No, you're good. You're good. No, I'm actually trying to branch out and do more. Yes, he's also an artist, so yes, he can appreciate the artwork. Yes, we know. I know, you know.
Yeah.
I love that you're in the chat, by the way. So thank you for stopping by, Fabio. That was great.
Wow.
There's a reason why you were asked to draw so many vampires is because you draw them saucy and so well.
Yeah.
You know, I bet a lot of people are going to be wishing that because I already wish Anubis and Draven were my boyfriends. So, you know, hey.
Yeah, Draven, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, nice pair of eyes, yes. Oh, hey, bud, what's happening?
Whose teachers? Mine? I have no teachers.
Facts. This is facts.
What? Cheater.
Yeah, no, I'm kidding.
Yes, the art is digital.
It's very well. Fabio does do pencils, so if you want to watch him do pencils, you go to his page. He posts a lot of his pencil artwork as well.
And
so
you can get the original, like I have right here.
Ooh, yeah, show that sucker off. Hubba.
You can drool over it because you can't have it. So
yes,
I have this. It's my fault. I have this crazy obsession that if it's drawn on paper, like if I commission it, I have to own it, and if I can't, I won't hire them. Like
that's a good problem.
Yeah, like I've had artists be like, "Oh, I keep the original." Like, well, then you can't do it.
You know, I think that's a problem that everybody should have because everybody needs more art on their walls, which is also what I kind of yeah. There you go. Check that out. He's also on the Twitter.
Because of me, I dragged him onto Twitter. You can all thank me for that.
Yes, thank him for that. But yeah, go check out his page.
Yeah.
What's the he's also doing another book. So if you go on his page, you can see some other stuff for that. But come back here, check this out first. Yeah. Yes, we did the hellos, but it's okay. We can do hellos again. It's fine. I messed up like a ton. Hi, what up, MFer? That's okay. That's okay. We'll figure it out. What up, Matt? Okay, I'm getting down here, and I'm. That's it's okay. Party while you can, baby. Hi, Christina. Okay. All right. Okay.
I don't know if he's asking me if I like AI. You talk about artificial intelligence art? No, I don't. And I don't use it, and I would never use it.
Hey, Turnip, another comic book fam. What's up, fam, from the Twitch? Yeah, so this is actually broadcast on Twitch and on YouTube. So yes. Oh, hey, Bronze. Hi. Yes. Hey, Spidey. I'm slowly getting there. So yeah, if you have more questions about this, let me know. Let us know. Blah 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 blah. Yes, you guys all want to be decapitated. I thought you guys would have been, you know, kind of more creative than that, considering you guys are. Okay, that can be arranged. I could get down with this.
Oh, I love Celebrity Deathmatch.
That was so much fun. That was so much fun. Okay. Let me get down here. Oh, hey, Lisa. I know, I'm sorry. I'm so behind on chat. Oh, okay. I know. Sorry. Yeah. Bye, Fabio. That was probably about half an hour ago, but thank you so much for stopping by.
You need to trash comments quicker.
Okay. There we go. So yeah, okay. So were your teachers or more like who were your influences maybe?
No, I got nothing. But I'm dyslexic and I started writing from role play. So I role played as Claire Redfield from Resident Evil for 15 years before I
Yes,
started writing this. Yeah.
I can see that.
Um,
Yes.
so the next question is I'm guessing he's asking about artificial intelligence. I don't
I
use
would
it.
say that.
I can understand as a writer, I can understand the desire to use it, but to me, and I apologize for anyone that uses it, I find it very soulless. But also my artist is part of the team. So
Yeah.
he's obsessed with the story, not as much as I am, but he's also in love with the story. I mean, he went away for 30 days and halfway through he was like, I miss drawing the story. I can't wait to get back to it. And then he was counting down the days. So it's not,
That's great.
and he's the one that creates the panels. I don't do it. I tell him what needs to be there, and then he creates these amazing panels. So I understand the desire because it took me months and thousands of dollars to find my artist. And my husband was like, can't you just use a program? And I was like, no. So I understand why someone would want it because all my money goes to my artist, which is very worth it.
Yes. Pro art.
Pro art. You don't get the same love for anything else. But what's worse? Well, I mean, I wish I found someone for $1 an hour. No, I mean, I've used people in the Philippines. I've used, my artist is in the UK. I've had a bad experience with someone in the Philippines, but I don't blame anyone else on that. So I had an artist steal $3,000 from me. So that's yeah.
Yeah. But I think you can have bad experiences pretty much anywhere, and you can get pretty much.
Yeah, my artist is amazing. And someone asked, "What's my favorite film?" And that's a tough one. I'm gonna have to say The Crow is probably way up there, and The Mummy with Brendan Fraser is up there. So yeah, The Crow, and I will tell you,
5 for that. Yes.
So The Crow. I've had this graphic novel for 30 years. And last week, 2 weeks ago, I finally got James O'Barr to sign it. And I told him I waited 30 years for this. And he said, I'm so glad I didn't die on you. And I was like, me too. But he did ask for a copy of my comic. So there is a world out there where he owns my comic and he may read it. And my mind is set on thinking he will read it. Well, so there's that joy.
You know what? The next time I run into him, because he's local to me, I will ask him if he read it. And I will get him on film for you. And I will make sure he says that.
Perfect. Because
I also adore The Crow. And yes, I made him do I got an original art piece from him the last time I met him.
I want him. I told him I sent emails. I didn't tell him in person, but I sent him emails and he never answered like months ago. But I want him to sketch a cover of my characters. I don't even care if it's a quick sketch. I just want a cover from him.
Yes.
Oh, the second I got someone's asking The Crow. The second movie was The Mummy with Brendan Fraser. Those are my two favorite movies.
I can see that also because he is a stud in that movie.
He's the hero. He's the stud. He's funny. He's compassionate. Yeah. And then if we were to go into more movies, it would be Shaun of the Dead and Wrong Turn for whatever reason.
I will have movie night with you any day of the week. Woo! Yes.
See, I didn't even know about the tragedy of the true story of his life until like way later on. But I took, when I was doing scripts for this comic book, I took out his graphic novel to keep next to me while I was doing it. So it was like my comfort.
That is amazing.
Novel. Yeah,
that movie, just the whole movie soundtrack, it's a work of just pure art. It's amazing.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I used to draw from it. I'll send you my sketches out because they looked just like it, and I can't believe my mom didn't put me in a rubber room because like everything I drew from that was like depressing. There's like a skeleton in a dress with flowers. There's what the horse is wrapped in the barbed wire. Like it's just like,
I will tell you right now, the sexiest scene of any movie of all time is Brandon Lee in the rain on that rooftop playing the guitar. There is no other sexier scene in a movie anywhere. That is it. That is the epitome of the sexiest scenes of all time. That's it. Yes.
And Glenn is telling you forget movie night. We should have a movie night.
We should do movie night. I will host Discord movie night with a whole bunch of you buttholes. Let's do it. Let's do it. Hell yeah. Let's do Discord movie night.
Yep.
Yes.
I'm good.
Let's do it. Yeah, all you guys. Hey, Norin. Yeah. So how often do you do a Kickstarter release?
Every other month.
Every other month. Whoa. So do you only have the Worthy? So is Worthy Chaos the name of your company, or is that the name of the comics?
Okay, so Worthy Chaos is the world, like the series, like the whole group of series, and the company. So the series is Worthy Chaos Redemption. The spin-off is Worthy Chaos Salvation, and the prequel where you get to see where the fathers start the feud. And where Draven was created to get with Seraphina, and he was supposed to steal the weapon from her and instead fell in love with her. So that's the spinoff, and that's called Damnation. So eventually, so the spinoff and Redemption Series 1 are done. They're both 45 issues, 5 books. And the prequel has 1 book done already. And Series 2 of both of them are like 3 issues in. So we just passed the 1 million word mark on the story. So we've written over 1 million words. We're still writing. Yeah, we're obsessed.
So how long ago did you start the Worthy Chaos? Like how long has it been in development?
So Worthy Chaos started September 21st, 2020. So this September will be 3 years. Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing. You guys came for a pretty long way since then. COVID did a lot.
And I've been doing comics for about 7 months. So Halloween will be my 1 year in comics.
So I have a question. Do these start as like short novels and then turn into comics?
They're not short. They are between novels. 90 and 130,000 words.
Yeah. Okay.
And the average novel is between 60 and 90. So we went over the average. But
so are those the novels available to read?
Nope.
No. Okay.
Nope. Sorry. Someone said when you get popular enough, you'll have to release them. I probably might when people won't care that they're reading a weird role-playing setup. It's because it's weird how it's set up. Because we role play, I start the story and I write a chapter. I send her the chapter of whatever happened, and then she writes back Draven's reactions to it. So you're reading the chapter twice. So that's how the book would be written. And we did think about it at first. Before I thought about comic books, we thought about it briefly, and we had an editor, and the editor's like, oh, you have to merge everything, and you'd cut it down. And I was like, nope, I'd rather never make a dime than story down. So I said, you know what? I'll just print it for us. I'll make us little novels from lulus.com and print it out. So I went to find us a cover to be like, I'll just get a, quick artist from Upwork, whatever. So I was looking for an artist, and they were, we were role players. So we had actors in mind when we were doing it. So I was like, these are really cartoony. Do you want me to get a cartoony one, or do you want me to get like a realistic one? She goes, cartoony's fine. And like a light bulb went off, and I was like, well, if you don't mind cartoony, we could technically do comic books. And then I jumped into it like a moron without thinking how hard this could possibly be. It's extremely hard, people, and it's extremely expensive, unfortunately. But I'm so obsessed with it. So issue 6, I can't remember what I've said in this one in the last interview because they're merging together in my mind. But issue 6 is already done. I don't know what I'm saying. And it's late. So issue 6 is done, and that's released August 15th. So the day after this one ends, it goes into it pre-launches for a month. And then you have a month to save up your money again. And then August 15th, it releases again. And then the day it goes into pre-launch. And then it launches the final book, final issue in book 1, October 3rd, and ends on Halloween. And then it starts again. Yeah. And then book 2 will start January 23rd. And hopefully we do it all over again next year.
So the one in January, is that from the same, like the series, or is that going to be the prequel or the other one?
So the 5 books in this series, they continue. It's continuous. But they're different locations. So Book 1, these 7 issues are pretty much all in the Silent Hill type town, the merging hell town. And then at the end of 7, they run accidentally into a haunted asylum where they get trapped. So book 2 is book 2, they are trapped in this haunted asylum where it's run completely by ghosts. They trap them in there and you can't get out unless you figure out how the ghosts, whatever. So you have ghosts, giant salamanders, and zombies. So after they get out of that, then they get out of the town, and then in issues in book 3, they are trapped in the Resident Evil 2 world where they're stuck in this city where they're infested with zombies and there's survivors they run into, and they try to get through this whole city. They get through, it's kind of like Resident Evil 2. They go through a military hospital, so they have to go through the labs in the basement and then try to find their way out of town. And then it ends in a horrible way. Not as bad as 2 though, so sorry. And then book 4 and 5 on an island, but they also travel to hell, and they travel through all these fights and all this stuff. And then all the experiments escape the laboratories, and then they're on an island with all these monsters running around. So yeah,
sounds amazing.
Non-stop action, but there is also a lot of character development, especially since you get to see inside Draven's head and Seraphina's head too, but mostly Draven's head. And you get to see the internal struggle of, in this issue, you could see this fight that he has in his mind, because clearly he loves her, but not only he's done horrible things as an assassin, so he feels like he doesn't deserve her. So he wants to tell her that he loves her, but he can't. So you see this internal struggle in his head, and all he comes up with, the most romantic thing he could say is, "Please don't leave." So that's I don't even think he says "I love you" until like issue 15. But he
already stole my heart. I like this guy.
I know, he's so like he would do anything for her. He would die for her. He would kill for her. He would literally go to hell for her. So yeah, he would do anything for her, and she doesn't feel worth it, and she feels like a burden, and she actually tries to leave in this issue, and she gets as far as the car, it's very hard for these poor characters, because they both have this, they thought each other was dead for 10 years, so it really closed them off, and it really destroyed them, physically, mentally, everything. So
I love it. You have stolen my love for this. I need to read it.
It's got a lot of depth to it, and there's a lot of twists and turns that a lot of people don't know about. They don't know the real reason that the angel wants the weapon. They don't know a lot of the things in the background. They don't know things from the past and things they've been to. They have a guardian angel who betrayed them, and it hints at that. In the last life, he was tricked. You hear her father say to the other angel that, why did this prophecy, how did you fake the prophecy, and all this stuff. So originally the prophecy was, if an angel and a demon ever fell in love, they have to be kept together or war would break out. And the angel father faked the prophecy, and we don't tell you how, but he faked the prophecy so that it said if they ever fell in love, they have to be separated. And the only one that can get to them and do it was their guardian angel. So they tricked the guardian angel, and he betrayed them without realizing it. And now he doesn't realize it, but you could see he starts to think about it. He's like, don't you think it's odd that after I separated them, a war broke out? And the guy's like, no, don't worry about it. So he's starting to get a hint to it. But yeah, he's not the brightest angel. So
no, I love that you have such a passion for this, and you can tell when you're talking about it. You're so enthusiastic about it, and I love that. And that makes me want to go and read about something more when the creator or the artist loves it that much more. So yeah, I adore that a lot. So
I could not love this. If I loved it more, I'd probably have to divorce my husband. But and I get told all the time, like, you're new, you're not supposed to have all this merch. Why do you have so much merch? And I say the same answer every time. I wanted it, and now it's tax deductible.
The only reason it exists is because you wanted it.
Basically. Yes, I wanted it, and now it's tax deductible. Yeah, selling it to somebody else. Yes. Yeah.
I
So
would totally be the demon. I don't know what you guys, but no, I'm
there is an
demon.
incredibly sexy demon later on. I
Oh,
will
hey.
say that we do have a kind of their guardian angel. So all of our angels and demons come from scripture, and they have obviously we gave them personalities, but thank you. But we gave them the personalities, but their jobs and their powers and their scripts. No, just some people look poorly on it because they're like you're trying. People think that if you have a lot of merch, the story isn't good. But the story is so good that you need more merch.
This is true.
So
Yeah.
yeah. So all of our angels came from scripture, so that they're accurate to their powers or whatever. So Camiel is kind of our Castiel. His name in scripture is Camiel. He's the angel of true love and conflict resolution. So I guess they go together. Which in most marriages, I guess it would. So he's the one that you'll see in the top hat. He's wearing this, don't ask me why. He's wearing this really gaudy looking bright blue suit. I don't know why. It just I saw it and I had to have it. So he's wearing it. The top hat does have a reason. But no one ever finds out until the spinoff. So
Perfect.
yeah, and then Camia, so Remnal, he is the judgment of souls. He would judge the souls in heaven and on earth and bring them to heaven. And that's what started the whole thing. I thought, what is he doing? Putting them in his pocket? I mean, he has a loincloth. Where is he putting these souls? So I created the angelic weapon for him to gather the souls, and then he takes them to heaven. However, he fell in love with a Celtic goddess, and so he gave up. Yeah, he gave up his angel duties and decided to create Seraphina from this weapon. And then it started a huge chaotic mess, unfortunately. But yeah, and you know what's really funny is so I'm not strongly religious or anything, but I didn't know that Remnal is I knew about the angel, and I don't even remember where I heard about it, but he actually, I didn't find this out until after the entire series is done. He was the first to commit sin against God for making a Nephilim, which is a half angel, half human. So I thought it was funny that he's the one that created Seraphina because she's half angel, and
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, but that wasn't on purpose. That was just weirdly coincidental. So angel beauty.
That makes sense. Yeah, Joe is a horn dog. So, do you do any conventions? Do you go around doing any conventions? Promo stuff there?
Mostly in Tennessee. I just did Nashville. Yeah, I just did Nashville, which was amazing. Everyone was amazing in Nashville. And this weekend I have Knoxville.
Okay.
Fanboy. I also have CreepyCon coming up. And then I have 2 in Smoky Mountains. A regular small Comic-Con and a HorrorCon in September.
Nice. I love horror cons. Do you ever go outside Tennessee for cons?
The only one that I've done so far outside is Lexington, Kentucky, and I hated it. Well, to be fair, so it's an amazing. What
is it? LexCon?
Yeah. So let me clarify. It's an amazing con. I want to attend it, but having a table sucks because I have to kind of tell my story and pitch my story, and no one could hear me. It was so loud and so busy that I literally sold like nothing. I think I sold like 10 comics.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah, so it sucked, and I didn't even go on Sunday. I was like, I'm just gonna go home. It was 4 days, so I was exhausted. But as a con, I'm going next year because that freaking thing was lit. I mean, it was like 3 floors, 3 buildings.
I adore cons so much. Like the one I was at yesterday, it started off as a smaller one and then slowly getting larger, but they had like the main panel, and I kind of felt sorry for the booths that were near the main panel area. It was in the floor room, so you couldn't really talk to the people that were near the main panel area, but everyone around everywhere else you could talk to them and have like a good conversation. But yeah, it's a shame that happens, but I hope like next year, because it's getting larger, they're using the upstairs, like they'll move it upstairs so that you could have more of the space for the artist people, which is what you need to have.
Yeah. so I got lucky at Nashville. I had a really great booth. Everyone could hear me. They had a huge table. It was awesome. But my husband had talked to one woman that was in the main stage that had spent like $900 on her tables. She bought 3 tables,
Ooh.
and nobody could hear her because she was next to the stage. So and
Oh,
people
that's
could, and
awful.
it wasn't just that, because she wasn't selling comic books anyway. So technically they could buy, but they were by the stage. They were so crowded that people couldn't get to her table.
Oh, that's awful.
So
Oh,
she was
that's
like
so
in
wrong.
tears. Yeah.
I can't help it. It's a problem. Also, that's how you get the attention of the people. When you're walking by, they hear a loud noise, you go toot toot, and then you kind of get them. That's how you do it.
Hey, whatever works. I mean, I was
Yeah.
thinking of tripping them, but that's even better. So
Yeah. You could trip, then I could fart. Boom.
there
Then
you
they're
go.
stuck. Then they're stuck.
Double whammy. Like, yeah.
Double whammy. Then they're stuck. Then they're kind of confused and dazed, and then they got to hear your spiel.
I love it. We're gonna have to do this now.
Oh, that's a good question.
So I only had 3 people not buy after they heard my pitch. But the worst one is when you're halfway through your pitch explaining the story, and you can tell they're not interested, which was like this one person, and I wanted to stop talking, but I was like literally like in the middle of explaining it. So I couldn't just be like, okay, go away. Like, so, yeah. And I definitely over explained too much. But like, I'm loud enough to talk to people, but I feel awkward doing it in person. Yeah. So if I pause to stop and they don't say anything, I go back to explaining more of it, which my husband's like, you just keep explaining. I was like, because they're staring at me. And I don't know so are you buying it or you're not buying it?
You know what I think it is? You know what I think it is? They hear the story and then they get mesmerized by all the abs behind you, and then they get lost. And then they're like, well, what? There was a story attached to these abs? Yeah, that's what it is.
So I had one person, which cracked me up to no end. After I talked, he's like, you're so passionate. This is going to make me blush. He goes, you're so passionate that I need a cigarette after you explain.
I like it.
Oh no. Yeah. I'll tell you that I tell the whole story, but the best part is reading it. So no matter what I tell you, it wouldn't have you not buy it. So you got to read all the details.
That's great.
It's exhausting though, doing cons, like explaining the same thing over and over again, and waiting for people to come over, and you don't want to sit down because you want people to come over, but you're exhausted. So yeah.
And then you don't even run to the bathroom or eat the whole time because you're like, what if somebody comes to my table? And then like you can't have people come there because you don't know what they're gonna spaz out, like not say. Well, yeah.
I love my husband to death, but he had this, I don't know why. He had this key code word, which was kettle corn. It's actually 2 words.
Kettle corn.
Yeah. Every time I left the table, he's like, I'll text you if somebody comes. So there'll be nobody for an hour. I literally leave. And he's like, kettle corn. I was like, come on. So I have to go over that. Oh yeah.
That's amazing. Kettle corn.
Yes, there is a graphic novel that will be released on Halloween, and it'll be 222 pages.
Wow.
Yeah, it'll be all issue 7 together. So yeah.
Oh, that's cool. He's really big on omnis and hardcover stuff anyway, so that's probably perfect for him.
Yeah, I'm actually debating that I might have a metal cover for the graphic novel. So it's incredibly expensive, but I think it would be gorgeous. So
that might be amazing. Yeah.
Yes.
Are you gonna do soft and hardcover and metal?
I'm trying to find somebody that'll do hardcover. I have yet to find somebody that won't charge me like $40 for one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's $20 just for a regular cover. So yeah, sold. Yeah. So it's a lot more difficult to print, the graphic novel. So it kind of sucks, but I want it, so it's for me.
Plus, you could get more saucy art with the cover,
right?
Yes.
I have to send you. I don't know if you can get. Oh, actually, I could just send it to you now, and you can show perfect. You. Hold on, let me see how this thing works. Because I have the pencil. Oh wow, I put to write to you and it turns black. So I don't know why I did that.
I don't know. My Instagram has been doing that, so it's all kind of like jumbled and screwed up on there.
Okay.
So
there's that's and then by the way, if anyone's interested, I also have a wood print for this graphic novel. So I just sent you the
wood
2
print.
pictures. Yeah,
Okay.
it's laser etched wood.
Laser etched. Oh, that's neat.
Yep.
Okay.
I have one here somewhere for the last one. I don't know if I could find it.
If you figure that out, let me know, and I will swap you over. Wait.
If not, I might.
Why is this pulling up? Okay, hold on. Okay. What is wrong with Instagram? Oh my gosh. Hold on. Yeah, so if anybody has questions, now's the time to ask them, because we are
Technical difficulties.
Yeah, technical difficulties, because Instagram is working lovely right now. It's like
so I found
doing all the things.
Here's the one I have for the other one, the wood print.
Oh, sweet. Who did the art on that?
So this is the art. This is the cover that you saw. So it was made from the DC artist from Batman. But the person that engraved it is Nerdables.
Nerdables. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's really cool. That's awesome.
Yeah. So he's doing that cover that you see. Let me see if I can...
I'm trying to get it to work. It's Instagram is just not doing anything.
Okay, hold on.
Let me see if I can pull it up from my phone. Okay, weird. Okay, so
I might hold on. Maybe I could show it. Let me see
if you could show it, because it is not. If you have it on a computer, sure, you can do the present button and do share screen.
Yeah.
Down from there, because for whatever reason I can pull it up from my phone, but it's just not loading anything on.
Okay, yeah, I'll do.
Instagram is weird.
Shit.
They're saying that's awesome, sweet. And Joe wants to know, how much does it cost to make a book? Do you mean like a regular single issue? Like whole
over $2,000, unfortunately.
Oh shit! Now what's happening?
What'd you do?
Oh, crap! No, it turned on to vanish mode. Now I can't get rid of it.
I'm
Thanks,
sorry.
Instagram. There it goes.
By the time I figure this out, you'll already have found it. Okay, here. Let me see. Okay, I got it.
Some weird stuff.
Okay, hold on. I gotta figure this shit out.
It's okay. This is perfect. We are
this one or this one?
Shit show. We can figure it out together.
Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Can you see that?
Yeah, let me add to stream. Wait, hold on. Let me make that big.
I don't know what the hell I'm doing.
All the thingies. Oh, why is it? Wait, let me make it big.
It doesn't really work.
Big? Can you guys see that?
Oh, well. So he's asking how many copies. No, actually, it's $2,000 just for the artist. So
wow.
If you're asking how much to print the book, that's different. Usually about $500 for like maybe it's usually about $5 each. So that's why I charge $10 because I'm pretty much cost me $5 to print. If you bought a ton of them, like 1,500, it would only cost like $250. But unfortunately, I don't buy that many. So yeah.
So this is actually really cool. I like the black, just the black and white inks here, because you can see Anubis back there. You can tell, you can see your your top hat guy in the suit. You can see the Hellhound. You can see the two on the cover. Oh, her dress is a little shorter by the day, and I like it.
Yeah. So let me see. Oh well, let me go down. Okay. So there's Croc.
Oh yes. I love the fangs. The fangs are great. He's got a nice snarl to his face.
Oh, so this is the Anubis.
I can.
Yeah.
Yeah, so is the $2,000 just for the artists, or is that for all the artists combined? Inkers, letters, pencilers, writers? No, that's just
well, my artist does it all. So,
okay.
but generally, I'm gonna flat out tell you right now, to find an artist as cheap and as amazing as mine is incredibly rare. I got incredibly lucky. It's his first paid job, and that's the only reason why he's so cheap.
Well, he's doing a great job.
He is. And I said to him, he goes, "How much do you pay artists?" And I was like, crap, what number do I give this guy so that I can afford him? And I
keep going back.
I gave him 2 prices and he picked the lowest one. I was like, all right, deal.
Oh, hey.
So yeah,
that
but if once my debt is paid off, because so far I've probably, and I kid you not, I've probably spent over 35 grand so far making these.
Wow.
So because I spent 20,000 just last year, so I have no idea what I spent this year. But yeah, it's incredibly expensive to make these. Generally it's cheaper if people do it in a much slower pace than me.
Yeah, because you said what, 2020, and then you kind of hauled ass, and this is book 5. Well,
yeah. So
comic 5, I should say.
So what happened is we technically started making comics Halloween of last year. However, the first issue we didn't use because after spending $5,000 on it to make it, my artist at that time stole the $3,000, and I tried to fix it for $2,000 and blah blah blah. So I had an issue for $5,000, which is what most comics do cost to make. But I didn't like it, so I wound up throwing it away and having my artist do it. So technically, the first issue he started was sometime in November or something, and so yeah, he redid 1. So he actually started issue 2, then did issue 3, and then I made him go back and do issue 1.
I think it kind of worked out for the best, because I think it works. His art kind of tells your story a little bit better.
I absolutely agree. He did a phenomenal job. Thank you.
Aw, I think so too. I hope so too, Glenn.
I don't know. Glenn's like, nobody needs to read it now.
Give him a bonus.
Oh, I do give him bonuses. Trust me. When he was going to go away for 30 days when he was finishing issue 3. And I wanted to go on Kickstarter. So my first Kickstarter was 1 through 3 together. And I said, is there any possible way that you can finish issue 1 before you go away? He had to work literally night and day, weekends, nonstop just to get this done. So I gave him a bonus. And he's like, you don't have to. You don't have to pay me a bonus, like, out of guilt. Yes, I do. But nice. Yeah. So
does he have an Instagram page?
You know what, he doesn't, and I'm gonna make him make one. He does have
make one, yes, and when he does, I'll link it to the bottom here of the description.
I'll make him do that. I don't even know if he knows about Instagram, because I brought him on Twitter, and he's on Facebook.
I'll put him on send me his Twitter thingies, and I'll put it on here also. But once he makes Instagram, I'll put him on here also. So
okay, let me get you his kicks. I can get him. Are you reading my personal stuff? There you go. This is the DC artist.
Look away. Yeah.
Here we go.
So, one of the creators that I spoke to, they were from North Carolina. They have it from 1970s. It was a Black character that they're redoing, and he's going to be doing the art for that. Ken is. Ken nice. Is. Yeah, so it's really nice. I really enjoyed their time. So I'm looking forward for that series when that comes out. So that's great.
Awesome.
Yeah, he does good stuff. Yeah. I had a lovely time talking to you. It's been, holy crap, it's been an hour and a half.
Wow, that actually went a lot faster than I thought.
Yes, and I'm way more awake and my headache is gone. So boom, look at this.
Woohoo! Yeah. Well, I appreciate you putting up with my rambling and my nonstop talking. What's going on there?
I will have you back anytime. You're welcome back anytime.
If you're okay with it, I would love to come back in October when I release the graphic novel.
No, of course.
So we can talk about that.
Definitely.
I'm going to be all hyper. Who's an otaku? I'm an otaku. Or is that someone's name?
Otaku is an otaku, right here.
Otaku is, somebody that's heavily into anime, and I've actually been to the Otakon convention back in the day, and Katsucon. So Yeah, Baltimore. Yep. And I went to
The first,
Comic-Con,
that was my first con ever. Otakon. 2013 Otakon.
Yes! That's awesome. Yeah.
Yes.
So that was my first con. And I'm really surprised that my mom let me go. I went with like 9 guys. They're all nerds. So I was like in high school, and I think one was a train. I think Baltimore was the train. So
Had to be the train. That's a big train place.
Train.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you know Amigami Sama, but she's an angel, so an anime angel. And I stupidly bought this statue while I'm there with these really delicate wings and these little delicate things, and I had to carry this on the damn train. We get along so well that we ramble.
It's perfect. Yes. No, anime. My main con of all time is Youmacon, which is downtown Detroit, and I go every Halloween around the same time. But no, I started off at Otakon in Baltimore, and then I stopped going once they moved to DC because it got all crazy because it was just too much to handle.
Yeah, but that's a lot. Yeah.
Baltimore Comic-Con was the first Comic-Con I ever went to.
I've just gotten my husband into Inuyasha. So
yes.
Yeah. So let me tell you, for Inuyasha, don't worry about the Kickstarter now. You guys go read it. But
go back and go read it. All that stuff. It's anime. We're talking chat time. Yeah.
But I watched Inuyasha back when it was in Japan. I had to have people send me the PAL tapes, and I had to get a VCR that can play the tapes from Japan so that I could. That's how obsessed I was with Inuyasha. And so I'm old. So I used to get in directly from New York, directly from Japanese stores, because they weren't in like, you couldn't go to Barnes and Nobles or anything. And when we first went there, they would look at us like we're insane, and they don't speak any English, and we don't speak any Japanese. But when you hand them a credit card, which is a universal way of saying take my money, they were perfectly happy after we spent like $500 on manga. But and I don't know if you know Fishugi Yugi, which is a mysterious play. So I love this series so much that I first got the bootleg tapes back in the day. But I also, this is horrible and stupid, I bought the Laserdisc player to play the Laserdisc. And that's literally the only thing I ever bought for it was Fishugi Yugi on Laserdisc. Because I was so excited about how much better it would look.
I was super into Magic Knight Rares when the mixed zines came out.
That was that was the all-female artistry.
Yes. Clamp was Clamp. Oh my god, Clamp was amazing. They had the eyes alone on Clamp was just fantastic. I don't know if they changed their name, but I know some of the teams still does stuff.
The art was so good.
Clamp, oh my gosh, they had some of the greatest art.
There was a demon one. Was it? It's not Clover. Wait, there was like a demon.
They had Clover.
That might have been it. There was a really cool black, not a black and white one, but it was a demon angel thing, and that was really good. But I can't remember if it was just the manga and not the anime. But everything they did was gorgeous. They also had another one that was. Now you got me all into this. There was a manga where there was they had a little demon that was on the shoulder all the time, a little black wings. What the hell was that called?
Well, they weren't they the ones that did Tsubasa Chronicles and Card Captor, so they did.
That's right. Card Captor was awesome, and I love that little kid that had a crush on her. I don't even remember it. I've been seeing a clan Sakura all over recently. It must be on TV or something, but
I love XXX Holic, and then I love the art in those. It's just so amazing. I fell in love with that instantly. Yeah. There are here's a question. Do you like Mirka Andolfo?
Which one's that one?
She does Sweet Paprika. She's the Italian artist that does Sweet Paprika, Unnatural, and several other ones. She's also adorable and will nerd out with you over 80s and 90s anime.
I mean, everyone's like, oh, yours has an 80s and 90s feel to it. I was like, because I'm from the 80s and 90s. So,
Me too. I'm also equally old, probably. We're probably from the same era, so
yeah.
that's
Yeah,
probably
'cause
also why we get along so well.
everyone says it's very Buffy, it's very 80s with the shadow and the colors and everything.
Ooh, yes,
And we're perfectly happy with that.
I
Because
love it.
it has a nostalgic feel to it. I wanted to make it like in the 80s, like I wanted to make the era in the 80s for like the spin-off, but then I was thinking I'm not smart enough to remember everything that and like they had cell phones, so like I can't have a cell phone. So I just because of the damn cell phone, and he calls her, when she calls him.
Yeah.
So it ruins it all. I could have had
Well,
the 80s
the
nostalgia.
80s did have weird, chunky car
Yeah, I had
phones.
one. Well, we had the one that was in the car. Like
Yeah,
it never came out of the car phone. It was like $10 a minute to use it.
yeah, it
And my
was
mom was like,
expensive as hell. It barely worked. And yeah.
yeah. I don't think I've ever used it. It was in the car, and my mom had it in case like you wound up on the side of a ditch or something. And I don't think it ever was used. So
No, but it was expensive and you still had
you
it.
had to have it because otherwise you would die on the way to the store or something. My mom was so paranoid.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh man. No, I remember a lot of awesome music in the 80s, a lot
Of
of
course.
weird hair. There was a
Leg
lot of
warmers,
crimping, a lot of fried hairs going on. A lot of
hairspray.
puffy pants. Yeah, that was a thing.
Yeah.
I tell people this in my chat all the time. My first concert of all time, I was in the 3rd grade, and it was New Kids on the Block. I had crimped hair, and I wore pink and black MC Hammer pants. They were tiger printed MC Hammer pants. Yeah, that was what I
Wow. I'm
wore.
trying to think of what I think my first concert was Blind Melon and Meat Puppet, and I don't even know.
Oh,
Like my brother was in college at the time and he had free tickets. So that was the
nice.
only reason why I can go. I don't even know if the Meat Puppets are still around or what music they had. I remember Blind Melon.
Yes.
I
Everybody better remember Blind Melon. It is literally.
I never failed my driving test. I was so paranoid for my driving test. I was like my fingers were like white on, and I was so paranoid that I have to do it because I still to this day don't know how to really parallel park. So I would you're supposed to make you do parallel parking, and he was so into complaining about how the radar detector in my mom's car is no longer functional and how it doesn't help anymore. And that's all he complained about the whole time. So I didn't have to parallel park, and I was perfectly fine with that. So that is why I passed my driving test. If you saw me drive, you'd probably be like, how did she pass her driving test? But I passed my
well,
I skied. I've gotten
goodness
better.
for the radar detector being broken.
Yeah. But yeah, I love the 80s had the best movies, the best music. I mean, we had Goonies and we had, slap bracelets that supposedly cut your wrist. I don't know. And it never did.
Yeah, well, once in a while, they wouldn't really cut your wrist, they would leave you red.
Oh yeah,
that because you would go, yeah, you would try to whack each other as hard as possible because some of them were the metal ones. With the fabric on them. Yeah, they were weapons. Let me tell you.
Did you ever have
Glenn, man?
Second queen. Yeah. Did you ever have the jelly shoes? Because I had those jelly. They melted to my foot after a camping trip. Like I was too close to the campfire, and it melted to my foot.
Lived in the pink and blue and purple jelly shoes in the summer. That's what I did.
Yeah. Blind Melon, yeah.
Yes.
It's not like the only song they had.
I love Blind Melon. Rip to Shannon. Wasn't that his name?
Yeah. I gotta look up Meat Puppets now because I remember there were one of them and I can't think of one song.
I remember the Meat Puppets, but I can't remember the songs either.
I remember, didn't they have like a cartoony album cover or something or something? I could be
that was a good era for music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And movies.
And movies, yeah.
And Back to the Future, and I mean we had it made back then.
We did. The one thing that I miss the most about that era, the drive-in.
Oh yeah, we were just talking about that because you would have to go really late at night. But I remember seeing, I think the first movie we saw, I can't be sure, but the first movie I remember seeing in drive-through was Rambo.
Rambo, nice.
It was like super late. I'm pretty sure I fell asleep during it. But my father, we had this 1978 Blazer Chevy Blazer that I kid you
wow.
not was still running up until like 10 years ago. So the thing was like
Probably
30 something years old. And yeah, and he would, you know, turn it around and we would put the back down and you'd have these chairs and you'd have food and the drive
you would bring a cooler with all kinds of stuff and just pig out and just then you would have sleepovers in the trunk. Yeah, well, that was the whole thing. We had 10 minutes from here and we would live there during the whole summer. Yeah, that's amazing.
It was awesome. And I used to love it. And it was so cheap. They, you know, and you have the best. My mom would have like the best snacks. You bring your own popcorn. What happened?
Yeah, it was great. Oh, Joe says backwater. I'm gonna assume that's for the meat puppets.
Is it?
I would
meat
say.
Puppets guy joins Nirvana. Really? I'm learning so much.
Yes.
I'm learning so much on this interview.
Makeout City. Yeah, I would assume yes.
All I know is that being in that concert, man, I was next to the speakers and my ears blew out. Like it was like,
oh, I've been there many times and you're like, what? And then it's like 3 days after, like you can't hear anything and like you're like, huh? I don't know. Yeah.
Did you ever watch Lotus War?
Yes.
I dressed up as Diglett for one of those cons.
I love Diglett. Yes, I love Diglett.
That was really good art too. That
it had amazing art. Oh man.
That was my first anime ever. I think that was my very first. And I remember because I was at this guy's house with the boys and I'm dyslexic and I hadn't caught on fast enough they're very fast subtitles for Lotus War. And I missed the beginning of it. So I couldn't catch on what was going on. So I went home and I made my dad buy me the entire box set of VHS, which was like $130. So
it was insane back then. Yeah. So it was like $30 for a 30-minute VHS. Like, it was awful. Yeah, it was terrible.
But I loved it. And I found a picture of me. It was a horrible costume, but I found a picture of me in Diglett outfit. And I think one time I was Kagome from Inuyasha. So
okay. I was also, I love what is her name? The Taka the mangaka for Inuyasha. What is their name? Taka Raya something, Taka something, whatever. I love Rama 1/2.
Rumiko
it's RT for sure. I know that.
Rumiko, because I always confuse it with the Rumiko. Is it Rumiko Takahashi?
I think that might be it.
Yeah, I think that's it.
I think that's it. Yeah, but I was a huge fan of Rama. I yapapa.
Yeah.
Yes.
I love the movies, and I loved it. What about Taco Bell? We're having like two different conversations.
We're having a lot of conversations, and Joe said earlier we're ramblers. We're two peas in a pod. It's amazing. Yes, we're perfect. This is great.
If it wasn't so late, I could do this for like 5 hours.
I could also do this for 5 hours. I'm more awake now than I was 10 minutes before we started this.
I was not awake at all. I had just come out of a 2-hour interview, which was not as fascinating as this. Well, I mean, it was all guys, and they were like, "Oh, the girl," and I was like, "Yeah,
her skirt's so short."
Yeah. They asked the question, and I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. So sorry.
Glad.
I am so sorry.
Perfect. I'm glad you're enjoying this. Glad.
Yeah.
No, all of you. I'm glad all of you are still here. We're literally almost 2 hours into this, so thank you for being here.
Yeah. We could probably talk for like 7 hours, and it would be
could probably easily.
July and be like, what day is it? Yeah.
Easily, yeah. Because we're in the same time zone because we're in Tennessee. I'm assuming it's the same time zone, Eastern.
Yeah.
I don't think you have to work tomorrow or whatever.
No, I do not.
Yes, I took off till Wednesday, so
me too.
Yes,
off till Wednesday.
Suck at work.
Yeah. And I have like 2 interviews a day except for Tuesday. So like Tuesday is my day to like not do anything. So I should probably do something. I've been here since the start. I'm not sure what to say. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Well, you must be enjoying it if you're still here, so that's what counts.
Or they fell asleep and just woke up and was like, "This is so odd. What are they talking about?"
Slackers, shut up.
You know, I just discovered her by accident. Somebody posted that they had a interview with you, and I like jumped at it, and I was like, "Do you still do interviews?" And you're like, "Yeah." And I was like,
yeah, it could have been Lex. It could have been my mind is so blurred from the. It could have been Lex. Could have been who did I have on the last couple weeks? I don't even know.
Is it a Sarah?
My mind is blanking. What?
Sarah, maybe.
Maybe.
I don't know.
I don't know, but I'm glad you reached out.
Yeah, I was like, I don't. It doesn't matter. I saw it, and I was like, I didn't even know if you had one follower or two, and I was like, I don't care. Let's do an interview, and I was super excited about it. But look at the freaking! You have all these loyal people.
I do, and they're still here. It's been almost 2 hours.
I don't know why or how you're still here, but I really appreciate you guys.
Yeah.
But yeah.
It's our lovely personalities. Yes.
Yeah.
What it is.
Well, yours maybe. It's
both of our loveliness. Yeah.
We're so loud that we can keep you guys up. So
yes, that's what it is. We are equally as chatty. You can't fall asleep. That's what it is.
It was so funny because somebody said to me, I was in some chat or whatever, and this guy's like, "Oh, I got yelled at after my interview because they said I didn't talk enough." And I was like, I have never been told that ever in my entire life. Ever. So yeah, it's not a possibility to not talk enough.
Yeah. So. Then especially when you find somebody like you mesh with, and then you're like, blah, 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 blah.
Well, yeah, because everything we say, we're like, yes, and then yes,
yeah. I've mentioned this like a million times, but because we're talking like the whole entire reason I started streaming like a long time ago is because I suffer from some severe anxiety, and it was a way for me to interact with people and get better at it. So now it's like second nature for me. But sometimes I'll be shaking before like we start stuff, and I'll be so tongue tied. Yep. I'll be so tongue tied when I start. So like when I like finally start talking, sometimes I'll be like bleh, word vomit because I'm so like just like nervous. Yeah.
Well, it's the same way because so I'm dyslexic, and I get very nervous talking because I might say the words wrong or pronounce something wrong, and it gets very frustrating. And so whenever it's about to start, like my heart like pounds, and and then you know, but when I'm talking to you, like an hour and a half went by, and I didn't even thinking about it.
But literally almost 2 hours now. It's like, oh shit.
Yeah, we're 8 minutes from 2 hours, people. And we talked before for like 10 minutes or whatever.
We did, yeah.
Did she answer what question?
He was the one that had the AI questions and some other he didn't answer his very informative questions today.
What was the hot relative question though? Do I have any hot relatives? No. Look at me, though.
That's also you don't know. You might have a bunch of hot, saucy single people.
But no, I don't have any hot. No, I don't. It would have been nice though. I don't know how it was.
Verbal diarrhea, not word. If I want to call myself word vomit, I will call myself.
It's a little bit better than verbal diarrhea. I'm thinking it's a better image than verbal diarrhea. I'm thinking for sure. I mean, we could totally. We're gonna watch movies, and then we're gonna. You know, I'd say we review them, but we'll just talk nonstop about it. So it's kind of a review.
Yeah.
But yeah.
We could call it.
Do I want to know?
I was gonna say review and spew because you know.
No, I like that. That's perfect. Like it'll be we can do like horror movies, and they won't know which way we mean.
Yeah, exactly. Boom! There you go.
Or we actually threw up from watching this.
Yeah. Oh, you know, perfect. I'm a huge horror buff, so that works great.
Yeah. Me too. You know, all of my issues have well, it's from classic movies, but all of my issues have like an Easter egg from either the Supernatural, Resident Evil, or like Nightmare on Elm Street. or any of the class. Yeah, so each issue will has an Easter egg, and not to go back to my Kickstarter because I'm enjoying this way more. But when the graphic novel comes out, whoever finds all the Easter eggs and posts it first gets one of the mini 3D statues. So, what is
Says,
this?
count me in. Also, he's looking for a hot nerd that doesn't talk back to him and listens to him rebel. Do you have anything like that for him?
I have a cat.
Will that work, CJ? Will that work?
Yeah. My cat. Well, no, actually, it depends which cat, because I have 4 cats, and 2 of them will talk back to you.
Oh.
So you have to be one of the other ones, and then that's the best way.
Snap.
He probably wants a cat girl. Gerbil diarrhea. No. But yeah. I don't know if you ever watched, what is the anime with them being the robots? Chobits? Chobits, yeah. So he can get something like that.
Also Clamp.
I was gonna say, isn't that Clamp? Yeah.
Yes, also Clamp. The art of that's lovely.
Yeah. I can't remember. Was that an anime or just a manga? Was it anime?
It's both. It's both. Yeah, but I think the anime was more popular than the manga because the art style, and that was just,
I'm not into furries. No, I'm not into furries either. But
well, if you do find someone that fits his description that's not a furry, let me know. I'll send them his way.
He doesn't talk back. That's a tricky one because obviously I'm not like that.
We're all saucy, so I think you're gonna have a hard time with that one, CJ.
Good luck. Good luck with that one.
Yeah, just try it. You never know.
I'm actually, I'm not a furry, and I'm not in that whatever, but I totally could see myself as being. I'm not, but I look so cool. I just can't see myself wearing that all day long. But they are adorable foxes and shit. Yeah,
they look amazing, right? But they're hot as shit. Like, how do you wear it? Like, it's not functional. Like,
it's gotta smell horrible in there.
Oh my god! Like, if you have to pee, like when you're at a con, how do you take that off? Like, I am like being for sure like serious.
Yeah.
But I do have like a horde of like animal ears, tails, like that kind of stuff.
I would love cat ears and a cat tail. Yeah.
Oh, that's fun. Yeah. I got all that kind of stuff. Wolf stuff. Yeah, no, that's fun. You gotta wear that for cons. Onesies are great. Wow, come on. You have not lived unless you've ran around a con in a onesie, let me tell you.
I had a amazing black lacy onesie, and I have no idea what the F happened to it. And
you need to find it. You got to find it.
I love this thing. It was awesome. What am I dealing with now?
I have a Pikachu one and a pug one.
I think elf ears are sexy. Cat ears are sexy. I mean, I love
elf ears are awesome.
Right? I think so. What a name! Is that Air? Is it
Air Spider? Yeah.
Awesome. You have not only do you have the best people, they have the best names. Like these are like
yes. If you need music, he also does music.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Tahaha. You could do with ears and a tail. Okay. All right. Now we're talking. We're getting somewhere.
Spock ears.
Spock ears. I could see it. There's some good chicks that could rock some Spock ears. I think that might be hot. I could see some hot, saucy Spocks.
My name is unique. Yeah, it is. I don't even know how to say that. How do you say that name? What is it?
Weak. Oh, his name's Boggs.
Boggs. Okay.
Yeah.
And I would like to spend all of PT's money before I die.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
There you go. Boom, shakalaka. Oh, you're both single. Get with it.
Yes.
Although I'm pretty sure PTT will talk back to you.
Yeah. See? But you really not want that? I mean, why don't you just get a robot then? I mean, you want them to talk back. You'll be bored. Yeah. Did you ever see
this? This is facts. You will be bored, CJ. Yeah.
Did you ever see the Supernatural episode where you wish on the coin? And he got everything. He got the girl, and she wouldn't talk back to him. And she was like, "Oh, whatever you want, I love you." And yeah, he was bored. You'll be bored. Trust me.
You'll be very bored. You would be doing 100% way more late night streams, CJ. Let me tell you.
Get it?
Yeah, Cherry 2000. Yeah, that's yeah.
I'm talking about both of those. Yeah, I don't have that problem either.
Hot saucy Spocks. Yeah, yeah. Also, View and Spew. Yeah, there we go. View and Spew is going to be our title.
I think that's
It's
the
done.
perfect name.
It's done. It's done. We're
And
doing
it'll
it.
bring people in because they won't know what the hell we're talking about, and they'll be like, "Are they going to throw up, or are they going to talk nonstop?" And we could do both. So
you never know. We might.
Yeah, you never know.
Yeah.
It depends if you're watching something like Verifier or if you're watching something like,
It's possible. You don't know. We might have caught a tapeworm that day. Never know.
Yeah. Did you ever see?
I love it.
Who doesn't love Supernatural? If you don't love Supernatural, you haven't watched it. That's how that works. I was like the opposite of everyone else, though. I watched it for the car, and then I was like, "Oh, these guys are hot." So I hung out with all of those guys,
dude. Hot dudes in cars. Oh yeah.
I hung out with Misha on a cruise, a 5-hour cruise.
Ooh.
They don't do that anymore. That was Boston. I went back. I got to tell you the story. So, we have like 2 seconds to talk. When I first met Jared and Jensen at the Nashville convention for the very first time, I got a picture with the 2 of them, and I was nervous as all hell. So I went to go, walk between them, and Jared stepped on my foot. I fell, and Jensen caught me. I was so embarrassed that if you see my picture, my hands are like this, like I was scared to touch them. So then I paid for a backstage pass at the next con, like months later, and Jared comes down and he's like, "Aren't you the one I stepped on?" I was like, "Yes." He's like, "I'm so sorry," and I was like, "Yeah." So
well, that's a perfect moment right there, because
I love
embarrassing out of the way, and then everything after that, you can't go worse from there. You already had your moment
after that, because I survived that, and that was it. So
yeah,
I just watched both Terrifiers, and the first one was good, but I don't know. I prefer like Freddy Krueger.
Okay, you like the classics. You like the classics.
Well, none of that. Like Freddy Krueger is funny, and Jensen's a stud. I know.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes.
Anyway, all right, that's 2 hours and 1 minute. So
that is 2 hours and 1 minute. I think we could hang this up now, and then you are welcome anytime. We might need some snacks. We might need a sleep. I don't know.
I have to wind down now, or I won't be able to sleep. You have me all wired up, and all now I'm gonna be thinking about all this stuff. I like we could have talked about this, and this is gonna be in my head. And I have to warn you that since I'm Italian, it takes 7 times to say goodbye. So it's best if you just do what you got to do before we talk again for like another hour. So
yes, because I'm half Italian, so it'll probably take us.
Yeah. We knew as a kid when my mom's like
12 times longer.
Okay, 2 hours. I always have insomnia. I sleep for like 4 hours a night. So
also the same, and we also run a lot of insomniac streams. So if you ever see me pop on late night pop on, because
my husband sleeps for like 12 hours. I sleep for 4, and I'm bored as fuck. So it's like
whatever. The hell, dude?
I don't know. You're tired than me. Like 2 more hours. We probably could go. Don't tempt us.
Don't tempt us. Yeah, we could probably definitely go 2 more hours easily.
We'll have to wait until View and Spew.
View and Spew. Yep, let's go.
I want that on a shirt. We need to get this shirt made.
Merch. Let's go. We already got merch line planned up.
We will be the merch queens, and when you want to watch, View and Spew, we will have the hats and the shirts for you, and
hoodies. I'm a hoodie person. I will bam.
Yeah, rock that hoodie. I'll just quit my job and we'll just stream all day long, and then we'll sleep for 4 hours and come back and do it again.
Exactly. And then we just do the con circuit, and then we could do live panels of View and Spew and promote your book at the same time. Bam.
Yes. This is a new thing. You guys are on the groundbreaking.
You heard it first, bro.
You heard it first. You heard it here first. Yeah.
Yes.
What she said. Yeah. All right. Then.
I said some things. Yes.
She definitely said words. She said I heard. Yeah. I said
at least 10 of them today. Yeah. Go 5 more hours. Oh my god.
Higher. You're supposed to go the other way. We're
gotta go the other way. All right. So we actually have our resident Dracula, the actual Dracula. That's Strick. Actually, he is from Canada, by the way. Yes. Go 6 more hours. Okay, we need. Let's wind this down.
I can't
Or
pass
7.
6.
Oh my
I
God.
can't pass 6.
All right,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna end this, guys. You guys are buttholes. Let's get started and drink and get out of here.
Yes.
All right.
Good.
Bye. Go check out the Kickstarter. Click all the links and all that crap, and
there you go.
Go back it. Go watch the things. Go back it. Go follow all the peeps.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye.
Yes. And